Okay, go on.
Cool then. Right. You start it, you ring me, and I'm good to jump in.
Cool, cool. Ring, 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 ring.
Hello, Andrew Sparring.
Hi, Andrew. It's Matt here. Have I caught you at a good time for 30 seconds?
Uh, I'm really busy at the moment, Matt.
Really busy? Yeah, I get that. We're all busy at the moment, so I get that. Look, can I just have 30 seconds just to tell you why I'm calling? You can tell me if it's relevant to you, see if that justifies a call back or not. Would that be fair?
Okay, mate, just go for it.
Okay, brilliant. So look, the reason for my call, Andrew, is I work with project managers who deliver high-end residential properties projects, helping them avoid delays, supplier issues, and sort of like those last-minute headaches and stuff with our glazing packages. And I understand that you are a project manager delivering to high-end clients, which are cost efficient, looks good. Um, yeah, and basically, you're the type of person we want to talk to. Can I just ask you a quick question at the minute, Andrew? Out of interest, are you mostly running projects yourself, or are you overseeing multiple builds at the moment?
Well, I'm a project manager, so I deal with loads of projects. I'm not really sure I'm interested. Are you trying to sell me something?
No, I'm not trying to sell you anything at all, Andrew. No, so you've got multiple projects on at the moment, and I'm basically just going through this because obviously having a sound, solid system in place is something that's critical, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when it comes to your windows and glazing, how are you typically sourcing that at the moment?
Well, when it comes to windows and glazing, so we have like some packages are like 50,000, some are like 200,000 just on windows and doors, like per project, and we do
Mm.
quite a few a year. But sourcing them is normally specified by the architect. You get like aluminium, or you get like timber, like Velvac combinations, and generally I didn't deal with it at all. It
You don't
just
deal with it.
no, the builder just dealt with it.
Okay. And so if you're not dealing with that at the moment, you're giving that over to the builder, but you're managing the project.
Hmm.
What sort of control do you have with what the client is getting in terms of what the client wants?
Yeah, so yeah, well, sometimes that's the challenge, right? So we're dependent on the builder, like on their skill set, their quality control. So I have to be absolutely on it all the time to look after the client's interest. So
Yeah.
it needs to be windows, especially doors, like sliding doors, needs to be absolutely exact because you get like floor levels inside, floor levels outside. Our clients are very, very particular. We get clients from Japan, and I don't know why I picked Japan. We get clients from Japan, and they just buy out these, multi-million pound mansions in Clifton, in Bristol, and
Mm.
they're not going to be there looking at it. They don't look at the details. They just want to get the result, and that's my job.
Okay. And what does the result look like to you?
Well, perfection, exactly what they're asked for.
Perfection. Okay. So at the moment, with your windows that you've got at the minute being supplied by the builders, what is your biggest frustration at the minute with that? Because obviously, if you haven't got control and your
Mhm.
client wants perfection, what's your biggest frustration at the minute?
Um, Besides builders trying to overcharge us,
Right.
well, basically, the biggest frustration, if we just pick out windows and doors, is going to be like we haven't got the trims right around the outside, like it's not perfectly in place around the reveals around the windows, or we've literally had it once where they provided the wrong handles, or the doors were open, like sliding doors, the opposite way.
Wow.
So I turn up on site, and the clients found out before I have. So that puts me
Wow.
in a really difficult position.
Well, that's yeah. I can imagine that's a quite a big impact to you. But how does that affect the clients?
How does it affect them? Oh, they just it's stressing it. They just kick off. They just kick off, and they're going to start throwing their weight around, sometimes legally, and they're going to put a lot of pressure. They're going to look at every little detail of the project and give me a really hard time when I want to go in and make sure they get exactly what they want, so they refer me or do more business with me again.
Okay.
I don't want any of the headache.
Yeah, of course. And obviously, if you haven't got the control with that, then it's kind of out of your hands. And you're then getting into that argument with like, whose fault is it? Is it the builder? Is it me? But ultimately, it's you as a project manager, isn't it? Because it's your job to manage it in the client side. Am I correct?
Yeah, yeah, it lands on my shoulders. I mean, they should just get it right, though, shouldn't they?
Well, 100%. So, correct me if I'm wrong, Andrew. So you're looking for contractors and suppliers that can give you stuff that looks good, takes your stress away, and it improves your future work with your client. Is that correct?
Hmm.
So, what would the ideal supplier relationship look like for you?
Ideal supplier relationship. What do you mean?
So if you're working with those builders who are supplying those windows or working with a professional window supplier and glazing company, what would that perfect relationship look like for you to take away your stresses to give you what you need?
That's a good question. I think the perfect situation for me is that you take care of everything. Like the risk is taken care of. There's quality assurance in place. There's a system to sign everything off properly. The client understands it, so it doesn't blow up in my face. And I want it to save me time, make it really nice and easy, so I can concentrate on managing the client.
Perfect. Okay, that's really good you said that, because Andrew, the reason why I'm giving you that call today, because that's exactly why most project managers work who come to us work with us, because we supply precision-made, fully compliant glazing systems, which means there's no rework, there's no delays, there's accuracy. The spec is basically on point. So what that means for you is it's delivered smoothly to your client. It avoids any stress, and it basically strengthens that relationship with your client. So what I'm looking at doing is, I know you're busy, Andrew. So rather than me trying to explain everything over the phone, we normally do a quick 20-minute demo where we can talk you through exactly how we work and how we remove those problems and those stresses within your service. Would that make sense to take a look at that for 20 minutes?
Um, well, maybe. Well, what I'm thinking, Matt, just being straight with you, is I'm a project manager, not a Windows supplier. So I want my builders to take care of it, and I'm not sure why I would get Windows myself and take on all that liability at this point.
Okay, I totally get it. You're unsure of why you want to take on that liability. However, you've already expressed just before that you haven't got any control with the builders, and that is causing you issues and a bit of a pain point with your clients. So just so I'm clear, if we can show you a way to remove those delays, reduce the back and forth in with you and your builders and your client, make the project smoother, would that be worth 20 minutes of your time, Andrew?
Yeah, yeah, we'll be all right. That's no
Okay,
problem, Matt.
brilliant. Would later this week work better for you, or would you rather do something Monday or Tuesday?
Well, I'm out at the moment, so I'm not sure. Should we just catch up like maybe in a month's time?
In a month's time? Okay. Well, I can have a look at my diary. We've got quite a lot of other project managers on the go at the minute. So I'll have to have a look and see what's going on in a couple of months' time with the bigger projects we've got going. However, I do have a slot this Friday. I understand you're out now. I got a slot this Friday. Would 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock work better for you?
3 o'clock's better.
3 o'clock's better. Brilliant. Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much, Andrew. I'll get that locked in. I'll send you over an email. What I'll do as well in the process, in that email, I'll send you over our product guide. You can either have a look at it, you can not look at it. It's entirely up to you, but you can kind of see how we work, and we'll go from there. So you've got a bit of information before we meet up. And I'll get all the details and the address from you later on, Andrew. All right.
Okay, brilliant. Thanks,
Brilliant.
mate.
Thanks for your time. I really look forward to working with you, Andrew. Let's have a good one.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. See you
Cheers.
Friday.
Well, that was fucking hard work.
How did you do? How did you do, everyone? What do you think?